Hi guys, it's Chris again. Welcome back to my channel. As promised, I'm going to give a brief little review of The Invisible Man. I watched it last night with my mom, and let's just say it was really good. I was pleasantly surprised, thank God. So it's going to be a little bit spoilery, not too much spoilers, but let's just get right into it. And also, just so you're aware, I don't know how to do the editing for these videos. I don't know how to do anything cool yet, so I'm still like beginning. But anyway, The Invisible Man 2020 is a modern remake of a 1933 movie, which I would definitely call it more of like a reimagining, because it definitely has nothing to do with the original movie. It's just basically takes the name and so anyway, the movie starts out with a girl. No, let's just say, I'm sorry. The movie is directed by Leigh Whannell, and that is the guy who brought us a couple of the Saw movies. He did the Insidious movie, a couple other really good horror movies, actually. So I was excited to know that him and Blumhouse was doing this movie, because I'm a big fan of Elisabeth Moss as well. So, and then whenever I heard that Blumhouse was doing it too, I was a little bit iffy, because, you know, Blumhouse has put some really, really, really good horror films out, you know, in the past, like, 4 or 5 years, but they've also put out, like, a few stinkers, Black Christmas, and a couple others. So anyway, so going into it, I was thinking, okay, it's Blumhouse, it's Leigh Whannell, it could be good, you know, it could be not so good, you know, you never know. The trailer for the film was, I thought, top notch. I felt like it gave a lot of the movie away, but as you watch the movie, you realize that it really didn't, and it leaves a lot of cool moments that, like, weren't in the trailer. So anyway, so the movie starts out with Cecilia. She's played by Elisabeth Moss, and she is a young, like, late 30s, early 40s housewife, and in the beginning of the movie, she is trying to sneak out of the house and obviously, like, get away from her abusive husband, who we later find out is like a scientist, and he was like really super abusive to her, and so she ends up getting away, and then she finds out a couple weeks later that he has killed himself, and he's left her like $5 million. So first part of the movie, it's definitely like a slow burn. The first little bit of the movie, it played a lot of like trauma on like a person who's been like abused physically, emotionally, any kind of abuse. Like, I think Elisabeth Moss played the traumatized girl very, very, very well. Like, she did really good, and I like the fact that it shows like the aftermath of, you know, trauma, and like what you go through like in the aftermath when you're dealing with stuff like that. So I think she did really good with that. So the movie is a little slow for about the first like hour. It plays out like your typical, like, it's kind of like a ghost movie, but you know what's going on. You know that it's not a ghost, so it's not really like a straight up horror film. But a little ways through the movie, I was thinking, okay, I hope this gets good. And then there's a scene, actually, I'm not going to spoil it, but there's a scene with Elisabeth Moss and her sister at eating dinner, and Elizabeth is trying to explain to her, you know, that her husband is not dead, that he's really created this like invisible shield, and that he's like tormenting her. So that scene is when the movie jumps off, and that's when I literally like gasped into the theater, and I was like, oh fuck, like this is gonna get good. So from then on out, the movie turns into a full-blown like action thriller / horror movie, and I'm not gonna give too much away, but it's a really, really good movie, and I'm very happy that I went to the movies to see it. I was kind of worried, because, you know, these days as horror fans, you get super excited about these movies because the trailers are so good, and then you get to the movie and it ends up being a stinker, like Black Christmas. But we all knew that was going to be shitty anyway. So, overall, the movie was really good. I'm not going to spoil the ending of the movie. I'm not going to spoil all, like, certain things that happen in the film, because the ending, in my opinion, is a really, really, really good ending to Elisabeth Moss's story. And sorry, my hair has been blown in the wind all day. But I loved the ending. I thought it was really good. I think it kind of left it open for another one, but then again, it kind of didn't. My mom swears that he's dead, but you know, you never know in the horror universe, especially if they're trying to like build a franchise, because the movie was really successful. But I would definitely give it a Chrissy bitch thumbs up. It was good. I would definitely pay money to go see it, and anybody that wants to have a really good movie experience, you should definitely go see The Invisible Man 2020. And I just want to say thanks for watching my video, and there's going to be more reviews as my channel like progresses. You know, I'm not really here honestly to get like well, who am I kidding? Obviously we want a lot of followers, obviously we want stuff like that, but I'm really here to just like talk about my love for horror and, you know, all kinds of other things, from, like I said in my first video, like makeup to lifestyle to anything, you know, but mainly horror, you know. I'm a horror kind of girl. So also be looking out next week. I have a video coming that I did for the Mad Monster party I went to a couple weeks ago. So anyway, I'll see you soon. Thank you.